that dreaded tickle in the throat. What's happening? I think most of us know, or the sneeze, and all of a sudden your nose starts running. It's like, what is this? But you know what it is. You know that you are starting to what Lynette and I call, our daughter, we call that detoxing. And that moment is a stability moment. What are you going to do? Are you going to get all nervous and start thinking? It's funny how Lynette and I started talking about that this morning. She just got back from London last night, and she's been dealing with the detox symptoms since the day before yesterday. And then she had to fly and all that stuff. So she had her iodine and her silver spray and taking care of business. And she's been doing really well. Today, being home for the first full day, she's been able to rest and a little more and not have to be doing anything. She was at an astrology, like a conference, or astrological. So she had a lot going on, and it was also seeing friends. So she was busy the entire time. So it didn't really give her body some time to rest. But we started talking about this morning, and she said how that for her, she starts calculating how many days is she going to be. She takes, we take homeopathy. So something called cold calm, or Oscillo, depending if it's a flu or something like that, what we think it's going to be. But we'll take homeopathy, a homeopathic remedy, and that's how we start, or do some other things. And so, but just the way that how we react with it, it's like, that's the stability moment. How are you going to choose to react? So she'll take her remedies and then think, how many days will she be, down or any of that. She'll calculate. And me, I just immediately, I take something and I'm going to be just fine. And then sometimes I will be detoxing more than I thought I would be. And then I'm not real happy about that. So, but these are literally how, some people will, like my hubby, he would just be, how sometimes, sorry guys, but sometimes men can be, they're so tough and doing things and taking care of business. But then when a little cold or paper cut, a cold or something, and then they're down for the count. So I think it's the time they get to rest sometimes. So at least that's how I saw it for my hubby. So anyway, that is, some people literally, they start predicting how bad it's going to get, or they're just down for the count, or they're just going to power through it. However they do that, others will just stabilize first. I like to stabilize first in anything. So before you start forecasting, let's see, how many days will I be out or down, or maybe it's a good excuse not to have to go somewhere or something like that. But so before you start forecasting, just like raise your shoulders and drop them again. And if you have to have a Kleenex for your nose, have it right there, and all that fun stuff. And you will feel better soon. I know that. But the point is to relax. Maybe drink some water, some vitamin C, or some coconut oil with C60 or something, and definitely homeopathy. So, and you don't need to tell your body, oh, it's doomed, I'm doomed. Anyway, here's your self-talk. I'm whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I love that. That is from The Master Key System by Charles Hannell. Read that a million years ago. You didn't know I was that old, did you? But anyway, I read that and I've loved that. I'm whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. It was I think it was actually Charles Hannell himself that said that. For many months. The doctor said that he was never going to be able to walk and all these things, and he just envisioned himself as whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy, until he was. And I'm pretty sure that was a story about him, if I remember correctly. So anyway, the nervous system listens to the language that you repeat. So that's a good one to repeat. Your body might need rest. It definitely needs rest. And it might need support, so give it the support. but fear and destabilization will take you down to that downward spiral. And we want to spiral up. So even if we don't feel good, even if it's a reaction or any of the things that happen, we are the ones that are in control of how we see it, how we move through it. So stability restores your choice. That's just the end. That's how it works. So anything that destabilizes you, you can stabilize. You can literally stabilize through your state of mind. And that's the two states that we talk about on here, besides the self-talk, which is really good to rewire the brain. Hopefully you're doing that all the time. There's a link in the description. But also is the PDF that I created, the stability spiral, and that shows you in the moment how to disrupt and how the model of how it all works, so that you can use it to disrupt absolutely anything and to stabilize your nervous system, and then which will then give you capacity so that you can keep moving forward. And with that capacity, you have clarity. You have more clarity. You're no longer in the survival mode. And it's a wonderful place to be. It does not solve the issue. It never does. It's not about solving the issue. It's about you choosing a state of mind of whether you want to spiral down with your programs or you want to spiral up as the internal operator. So that's what it's all about. And that's just you trusting yourself and you coming into you. So I love you so very, very much. You can do, be, change, have, create, become absolutely anything. Yes, you can. I believe in you. You can do this. As always, before I shine my light to brighten yours, here I am, shining my light. Shining my light, my heart light. Today is day 50. Congratulations to us. We have made 50 days together daily, and we have another 6+ sets of 50 to go. So we have a long time to hang out together, and I really appreciate you doing that. If you have any stability moments that you'd like for me to highlight, just drop them in the comments, and please share this. I really appreciate our growing together. Now, shining my light to brighten yours. Love you so mucho. See you tomorrow for day 51.